Dear students, today we will discuss Cauchy's theorem on morphism. Its statement is every group is isomorphic to some permutation group. Now we write its proof. We are very familiar about the isomorphism, means a morphism plus one and onto function. In permutation group, you know, let G be a group and A be any arbitrary element of G. We define a function f of a, f a, h suffix from G to G h, f suffix with a x equal to x for all x belong to G. This function is 1 1 because taking x image of this f of a, definition यूज करो ax equal to ay, लेफ्ट कैंसिल चला से x equal to y, तो मैपिंग इज 1 1. Also this now we show that function is onto. Let's x belong to G as a domain. It should be codomain. It should be codomain. Then there exists a inverse x belong to G as a domain. So previously I have written wrong here. It should be codomain. Then f a of a inverse x, using definition of the function we write x. It means for every x element in codomain there exists an element a inverse x in domain. So function is onto. So f a suffix is a permutation because it is a 1 1 and onto function. Now let us define G dash. Subset of S of G, the group of all permutations. Consider a function phi of G to Sg. Define this phi of x equal to fx suffix for all x belongs to G. Now we shall prove that G is isomorphic to G dash. Now we show that phi is morphism. So phi of xy equal to f of x y by definition, then it again f of fx minus a dot f of y for xy. So phi is morphism. This is onto also. Now 1 1 phi of a equal to phi of b, using definition of phi, taking x image of both, we write a equal to b. So if images of two elements of the domain are same, then elements are also same, then you can say phi is 1 1 mapping. Hence phi is morphism with 1 1 and onto. Hence G is isomorphic to G dash. So it is the end of the proof of the theorem. Now next theorem, every infinite cyclic group is isomorphic to some additive group of integer. Since additive group of integer means Z plus, and G be infinite cyclic group, it means it is generated by A. So all elements of G can be written A0, A1, A2, A minus 1, A minus 2. Ye all are different because if any two are same, then we find order of A is I minus j, means finite number. Since order of generator is same as the order of G, It means G should be finite, which contradicts that G is infinite. Hence, no two elements of like AI, AJ are equal. Hence, G elements can be written this way and all are distinct. Now f of g equal to function define करते हैं g to z plus 1 defined by f of a power n equal to n for all n belongs to n. F is morphism because f of a power n using index rule f of a power mn by definition of function m plus n, then m can be replaced by f of a power n and n can be replaced by f of a power n. Hence f is morphism. F is 1 1 because a power m is not equal to a power n, implies that m is not equal to n, implies that f of a power m is not equal to. If elements are not equal, then their images are not equal, then you can say function is 1 1 also. Function you want to. Because n belong to z, then there exists a power n belong to g, such that f of a power n is equal to n. Hence we can say function is isomorphic. Hence the theorem.